All right, hello and welcome to this session. And in this video, we're going to take a look at a command called cp, which is used for copying files and directories. And that is hopefully going to be our last terminal command that we learn about, so that we can quickly get started with what we want to learn, Python. Okay. All right, so I'm going to create some files and folders with what we have already learned. I mean, the commands we've already learned. So I'm going to create a folder called storage on my desktop. And so I should see storage showing up, and this is the storage folder showing up there. And I'm going to create a file called data.csv. And you can also see that we have data.csv showing up on the desktop. Now I want to copy data.csv into storage. If I open storage right now, you confirm that there is no file in here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, in the terminal, I'm going to type cp. So to copy, you need a source and a destination. It is quite similar to the mv command that we use for renaming. So I type cp, and the source is the data.csv that I want to copy, and I want it to go into storage. So the reason why I have the slash at the end is because when I type sto, I press the tab and it auto completed it for me, and it is preparing just in case I want to specify a full path, because I can actually specify a full path. If I had another folder inside a storage folder, I could specify that and the file will be copied in there. So don't worry if you don't have the slash at the end. So if I do this, you can see that you're not seeing any output in the terminal, but when I come to the storage folder, initially there was no data.csv here, but now there is data.csv inside the storage folder. And because it's a copy operation, the original source is also there, because I basically just made a copy and pasted it inside the storage directory. Okay. And you can see that when I wanted to show what's in storage, I opened it manually doing point and click. But then one thing we can also do with the ls command is we can just give it a folder, and it is going to go into that path. So ls basically can operate on a given path, or if you don't specify a path, then it is going to operate on the present working directory. Okay, so now I said ls storage, so it goes into the storage, and the same thing applies if I do ls al, which you know about. This time around is going to print a lot more information, and you can see that it is not just the data.csv file that is in there. There are other things like how to get to the parent and the folder itself. All right, so I'm going to use the commands we know about to delete them. So I'm going to rm data.csv. So now I have deleted that, and I can also rm -rf storage because we don't need them anymore. So this is it about the few terminal commands that you need to be conversant with to be able to get your job done as a developer. And I hope these have helped you to develop new skills that are going to come in handy in your journey as a software engineer or whichever domain you'll be working in. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.